Hello everyone, and I'll be making a tutorial on Blender, and this is about one of my videos on how I made a helmet. So now I'll be making a tutorial on how to make the helmet. First, let's open up Blender. I deleted the cube already, sorry. Now let's add in a cube. Set the location to 0, 0, 8. Actually, let's delete the cube. Delete this light. I don't want it right now. I don't want this light either. Now, I want this cursor to be in the middle of the grid. To do that, you need to click Shift S and cursor to center. And now it's in the center. You need to click UV sphere. And now I have a UV sphere, right? Just a small ball. And I'm going to smooth it out and later on. And right now, I just don't like it because it has too many verticals, those faces. I don't need as much. So I'm going to set it up to 20 and 10. Good. So segments should be always twice as much as rings in this panel. Don't move or go to edit mode of this sphere, or you will lose this panel and you will have to make a new sphere. So now I want to go in front view, and to do that I need to click 1, and I need to click 5 to make it like super front, like 2D, like that. Now let's go in the edit mode, and if we select half of this, you see it will only select like this part, only what it sees. But there's an option in Blender to make it so you can select verticals through this sphere, or through, this thing. You need to select this, limit selection to visible. And now we can see through the sphere, everything, every single thing. It's transparent. So now if we click B, I forgot to say, if you click B, you're gonna, you can select every single thing. Go to first view, and click delete. Delete verticals, edges, or faces. Right now we need verticals. It will delete half. Another way to do it is go in this panel, whatever it is, and now you can only select squares. Select half, X, and faces. You can click delete 2. You can do the same with lines, but you only have to do it like the verticals. Delete only half of it. Edges. We have to select. I don't know how to do it. I suggest using verticals and faces. So, okay. Click Ctrl-Z a lot. Now, half of the circle is gone. So it's perfect for the helmet. Now go to front view again, and select half of it, half of the circle again, and delete it with verticals. And now another half of it is gone. And the reason I did this is so this helmet is going to be mirrored to another side. So everything that is going to be everything that is going to be done on this side will be copied to another side. And there's a Blender modifier that lets you do that called. First, you have to open this panel. Yeah, this thing. I forgot what it's called. Now add modifier and add modifier called mirror. Should be right under mask, add split. So it's mirror. Make sure it's X. And if you click A to select every single thing, you will move it like this, and it's not, it's not stick together. You can stick it together by clicking clipping, and when you move it out, it's gonna be glued together. Now, I remember the Roman helmet, it had easy those things on the sides like this. So don't select it like this and then extrude it down. It doesn't even look good. It doesn't look good. So select this, extrude this down, scale it, bring it like this, bring it SY, SY, SY. SX0. If you click SX0, it will line it up really straight. Control Z. So I forgot to say, if you right click and click Shift, it will select vertices together. Now we have this pad. Scale it down. Scale it down. You can see everything I do over here. Now it had a pad in the back. This is an easy Roman helmet. So we have that. And human head isn't exactly circlish. So it's more like an oval. Let's go to top view. You need to click 7 in order to click top view. Make sure you still have like a 2D view, whatever it is. Click SX. Rabbit. No, never mind. Go to object mode and click S and X, and it will bring everything ovally. Now I want to see how the legionary helmet look like. Ah, dang it. Helmet. So trying to find a good one, I guess. Or this. Yeah, this one. So that this thing, yeah, whatever it's called, on the side. To do that, so to deselect everything, you need to click A again. Select the vertices, these vertices, bring them down. Bring them on the y-axis. And now go into square view, whatever, face select, yeah, face select. Select these vertices, select these faces, and click E. It will bring this up a little. And now you have like this pad over here, the circlish. For us, it's squared apparently. Wait, apparently we're in individual origins. Make sure you're in median point. So the difference between individual origins and median point is in individual origins, if you select this, like two faces or square, or two bodies, they're gonna, in individual origins, they're gonna be scaled by their own. In median point, they're gonna be scaled from their middle. So this is how they're gonna be scaled. And they're both good. And I think median point is better. But use individual origins too. So to line this up, I'm gonna click S and Z and 0. Hope you saw that. Image look like this. So I'm gonna bring this up by a little. SZ. And this is how it looks like. Yeah. Select this and click E to extrude this. SX, click S and X on this. Extrude it and the helmet for a little. Now you see that this circle, half circle over here, a curve, whatever. I'm gonna do that. So for this, I'm gonna use the knife tool. Not knife. Click K and gently select these vertices. Enter. Now move these vertices up like that. select these faces. And extrude them. Now click Ctrl R and do it like this. Wait, never mind. Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. It works in the Blender, which I'm really happy about. Now click E, extrude this. Wait. Oh. Okay. Close the unneeded things. And extrude this. Now this, to build things out, you need to add a loop. Wait, I'll add a line. Oh, like I'm gonna add a line over here. So I'm gonna click Ctrl R and make sure the purple thing is there. And then I'm gonna left click twice and click Ctrl and B. Scale this up. Control that. Bring this over here, and then Control B, and add a couple of segments. And now it should be smoothed. Gonna do the same thing for these. Control B. It could be already done for you. I'm gonna lower down segments over here. Now it's kind of smooth. And I don't really like it's all squarish and stuff. So I'm gonna go in Tools and click Smooth. And it looks much better. Or, yeah, whatever. And now, what should I do? To make this thing, you need to, I'm gonna make a circle. Create a circle. And to put it on the right side, you need to click RY90. RY90. Go in the third right view by clicking on numpad 3. I think you can see it over here. Click 1, bring it over here. Go into edit mode. Select these vertices and delete them. And now you see what I'm doing, I guess. I hope. Now I'm gonna extrude this. And now it became all dark. And you don't really want that because it's gonna mess up in render view. It actually doesn't, but I don't like it. So I'm gonna select the whole thing, click Control N, and now it's not dark anymore. And it's dark on the other side. And I don't care about the other side. Click E, extrude it, click S and Y. S and G. Okay, gonna answer him a little bit later. Okay, so we made this thing. I'm gonna smooth it out so it would look better. And now I want it to connect, so I'm gonna add a cylinder, a little cylinder, scale it down, click S to scale down, and again, S D. Annoying kid. Bring it over here, click smooth, because I want to, and go to first view, bring it in the middle, or click Z to make it wireframe. Now click Z, now, yeah, bring it in the middle, now it's connected. I want to add more of these. Oh, in G you can move it like that. Now click Shift D, bring the thing over here, click Shift D, Shift D, and no, not Shift D, G, click G. Okay. Now I'm gonna add here in a different tutorial because it's kind of hard. I mean, I could try to do it in this tutorial. Yeah, I'll do it in this tutorial. So, but I'm gonna add a little decorations. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. So it's a different circle. We're gonna do the same thing. G. Bring it over here, go into wireframe. And the circle is the big orange thing. And it's got dots. So select half of this. Hope you can see it. Delete them. Scale it on the y-axis. And go in the right view. Click G, bring it on this line. Now put your node over here. E, bring it on the y-axis, like over here. Select everything. Click A. I mean not E. And extrude it on Z-axis or whatever. Bring it on y-axis to the right. Let's get out of wireframe by clicking Z again. Now it's, you can see it's like looking out of the head or whatever. So click S and X to do it. Go in edit mode. Select this vertice, these two vertices. Select these two vertices. Click S and X. Scale them in here. And click A, S and X. This looks better. Select these. Go to wireframe, go to S. Go to wireframe and select these two vertices. And, yeah, do whatever I do. Sick. If you're sick of clicking B over and over, you can click C and select whatever you want. Not a big giant square. It's easier working with C. click Ctrl Z and backset. Okay, so now I want to add more decoration, for example, circles. Click F, added circle. Now I want it to fill it up, so I need to click F to fill it up, and make sure all the vertices lines selected. Now you have this one circle. Click E, bring it down like this. Click E again. Don't do anything. Just left click, and click S. Scale this down. Click E. Bring it down on Z axis. Click E. Bring it over here. Click E. I want to smooth it out. Bring it over here. RY90. Bring it over here. RZ. 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 Scale it down. Not sculpt. No, I hate sculpt mode. I hate sculpt mode. It's just annoying. I hate it. Sorry to all the sculptors. Now bring this over here. Shift D to duplicate. Okay, now I'm done. Use these circles. Select all of them, and select the main helmet last. Select it lastly, and click Ctrl J. So it will now be a part of the helmet. Do the same thing for this. I'll smooth it up. Ctrl J. And for these things, Ctrl J. Now I have the helmet. And I want to add colors. Like, it doesn't look nice or anything. And adding colors, there's like 2 ways of doing it. You can go to node editor and make your own. I think there's 3 ways. Go to node editor and make yourself a color or texture, whatever you want. Or you can draw, you can download, or you can just give it a simple color like this. Just put it like this and put it in a viewport color so you can see in regular edit mode. It's not like that. I don't like it. And I'm actually gonna give it a subdivision surface. And now it kind of looks better. I like this more. but I don't like how this looks like. And in edit mode, I'm gonna click Control R over here, bring it up top, Control R here, bring it up down, Control R here, bring it over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, I forgot to do this. Okay. Now it looks pretty cool. Pretty good. Do it for the rest of the things that you wanted to make look better. Okay. Now we're gonna select whatever we need and give them materials. So my first material is gonna be iron, because there's gonna be a lot of iron here. I'm gonna set it up to gray. Put gray into viewport color. And now we can use gray. I'm gonna add another one, another material. I'm so sorry for the upset sounds. And I'm gonna add a gold color. It's gonna be goldish. Can't see gold because we didn't assign any gold material to anything. So let's go. Yeah, we're not gonna work. Anything that is gold, select it by clicking L. Like for example, this object should be gold. I'm gonna click L on it. L, 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 and assign. Now they're gold. You can see that, right? Other things that I want to be gold. This, this, and this. To do that, I have to select them. First, select them. And select them in this limit selection to visible. Click C. Selected them. Right click to get out of the C mod or whatever it is called. Click C, señor. And now it should, and now I'll assign it, and it's gold. The only problem is, I forgot to assign it to this face. The only problem is, you can see it's sliding into this part, To fix it, you need to go to edit mode, and add more lines. So, you need to click Control R, and bring it to the side. Control C, Control R, bring it down, get it up here, and just down. And I don't think I see any more gold on iron. So I'm gonna add another window. I'm clicking out here and adding it over here. If you made some kind of mistake like this, you do it like this. If you hold this and make sure the arrow is pointing to the right or to the left, whatever screen you want to save, and you just let it go, it will destroy the window. Now make sure you're on top and select Node Editor. And make sure we're in iron. We're going to do iron first. I'm going to leave the diffuse actually. Shader. I'm going to add anistrophic. And this is how it looks like. Go to rendered. And we need to add sun. Object mode. Let's add a sun. Sun over here in the grid. R, Y, R, Z. Something like that. Should be cool. Rendered. This is how it looks like. Isn't that bad? Much cooler. So strength, no. 4. That's pretty bad. So I want to make it more bumpy, the color. Make sure we're in the sphere. Or sphere. And this is rendered view. This is what you're gonna get if you make an animation or an image. So let's add a texture called noise texture. And let's bring a factor into displacement. Now it's all bumpy. Add more detail. Not that much detail. That looks pretty cool. Roughness, little bit, structure, no. That looks good. I like that. No, I don't need any rotation. Distortion, no. I don't need distortion. This is how the color looks like. The setting, it's going gold. And select the gold material. I mean the iron material. In this box over here, iron material. And click the plus sign, and it should be a new material. And make a different color. Sorry. Just want to make a video, not a talking conversation. Okay. I don't know why it's glitching like that. Okay. I'm gonna add surface. And we're gonna add a shader. It's anistrophic. What the hell? Okay, I think we need to add. Oh yeah. I didn't need to add a color thing. You can add a color in this thing. Now it's gold. So this is basically how you make a Roman helmet, whatever. It's gold. I actually like it a lot. Really popular. Forgot to do this something. So okay, now I need to select faces. Select this and this. Click assign gold material first. Click E, S, select all these faces. Make it gold. E. Okay. Put this here. Now it's gold. Now it's gold. Okay. Now when rendered, see this. Much better. Now I don't need node editor anymore. I don't need you anymore. Click S, X, scale it on the X-axis a little bit. And now we're gonna add hair on top of this thing. Click, select these faces. Okay. Now go to this display. For vertical groups, click plus, this plus, and assign. Now in the last box. Oh yeah, this box. Yeah. You go to object mode, click new, click here, and you'll see hair everywhere. You don't want that, right? So you go into group and object, no, group. There's a group. I don't know why I can't select this group. Go to edit mode, Control J. Sign. Now in this thing, still cannot select it. For some reason. Can still fix that. Oh, okay. No. Just go to vertex groups, go to density, and group 001. And I don't see anything. Where did the hair go? Maybe it's group 0 group. Making a video. Jerk. You don't see me here. I know how to do that. Assign. Maybe go to object mode. Still nothing. Set up the number to 2000. That should be enough. Set it up 2017. Yeah, just on the 17. And now let's go to particle edit. Let's cut. Go to cut. Cut everything. I swear. Just save this. Now there's no way. Add here. Forget it. Forget it. New. Go to vertex groups. Group. Group 001. Add it here. Okay, I think I'm gonna add it here in a different tutorial. I need to remember how to do it. So this is it for this tutorial. To render this image, you need to set up the camera. Click N and set the camera, lock camera to view. Now if you click the middle mouse button, you can move like this. And oh yeah. Now let's render this. If you actually do render image, it doesn't really save it anywhere. I don't know why. So let's render animation. It saves it actually in GMP file, which you already have in your disk C file. Render animation, and there it goes. Beautiful image that we all waited for. Okay, so I don't really like this background. I'm gonna make it sky background. So let's set the sky texture. Should be much nicer. It's like Eevee. Eevee's too good. Cycles isn't good. Cycles isn't good anymore. It was good. It is good. Still, I like Cycles. Too easy to get Eevee, the new Blender engine. So this is the result. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment down below if you have any problems, and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. And to see the part 2 for the hair edit on this plate. Yeah. Thanks for watching.